Is dropshipping actually allowed on the Google Ads platform? This is a question I get asked many times, and therefore I make this explanation video if it's even possible to dropship on Google Ads, and if so, how exactly and what requirements you need on your website. My name is Robin. I've been active in the e-commerce industry since early 2019, whereas I also run a Google Ads agency with more than 40 clients live right now. So we know exactly what has been working in the market right now and what has not been working. And therefore I like to make this video to explain the principles and how you can be more successful with your e-commerce website. So the topic of today is actually dropshipping in combination of the Google policies, right? And then we are dealing with the policies from the Google Ads platform as well as from the Google Merchants platform, because both of them you need to have in order to successfully launch your e-commerce website on the Google Ads platform. In the Merchant Center, they will verify your products, and as soon as you link the Merchant Center to your Google Ads account, you can start running ads with the data provided from most likely your Shopify store in Merchant Center in the Google Ads platform. So that's very important to understand as well. And the answer if dropshipping is actually possible on Google Ads is 100% yes. We have a bunch of clients that are doing dropshipping with significantly numbers, so therefore it's 100% possible, because we already have clients live right now that are actually crushing it using the dropshipping fulfillment service on Google Ads platform. Right now there has been a big market shift going on from people that are going from social media marketing such as Meta and Instagram towards the Google platform, because on Google Ads you only pay if people really click on your website, and therefore you have a potential visitor on your website that's more likely to buy compared to social media where people are scrolling around to see content from their friends or either their family. So Google Ads has been a very profitable platform for many advertisers for their e-commerce business. But in order to launch and scale successfully with your dropshipping website on the Google Ads platform, you need to have 4 requirements in place to actually do this successful and book profit from it. The first requirement is actually linking and setting up your Merchant Center the correct way. So most likely you run a Shopify e-commerce website, you will link it to Google Merchant Center. There you need to import and synchronize the products from Shopify or WooCommerce if you have the WooCommerce platform. And in the Merchant Center, Google will have a look at the products, at your front end and at the back end of your e-commerce business. So most likely you get everything verified right there, and then you synchronize it to the Google Ads platform to launch your very first Google Ads campaigns. But the first requirement is to set up your Google Merchant Center the correct way, import your products the correct way, make sure that all details and all information is implemented the right way before even going live on Google Ads. So this is the first obstacle or challenge you need to face as a dropshipper, because if you don't do it the correct way, then your ad account and your Merchant Center account are facing a misrepresentation error, what you need to solve in the first place. And that is an error what many dropshippers are facing right now, and I have a bunch of videos about that as well. But to keep it lightly, this is the requirement number 1. Prepare your Merchant Center account for success for your dropshipping website. Requirement number 2 is actually Google don't know how you fulfill your backside of the business. So in terms of your backend, they don't know if you ship the products from a local warehouse in the country where you're selling or where your business is registered, or you ship from China directly to the customer. Google simply don't know. The only thing what they know is your shipping time and the return time that people have in order to return your products. And for some brands also the shipping time can be taking longer because they ship worldwide. So Google from the back end don't see how you fulfill your orders either locally or from China or from another country. They don't really know, and I don't think they also don't really care, but all they care about is a good experience from the people that they drive from the platform onto your website. But before we go into requirement number 3, make sure to like and subscribe this video, because I'm sharing first-hand experience from our clients and from my own e-commerce experience. So this can be very helpful for you. If you like and subscribe, I will make more videos like this to even get you successfully launched on Google Ads and generate more profit. All right, requirement number 3 is actually a very important one, what I see with dropshippers that making mistakes over and over again. You cannot copy and paste content directly from each other. The Google Merchant Center has a plagiarism scan, so they basically see how authentic and how much of a duplication your content is compared to other players on the Google Ads ecosystem. So therefore, it's not possible and not allowed to copy one-on-one on the Google Ads platform. They will simply restrict your Merchant Center account, give you, for example, a website need improvement or a misrepresentation error, and then they leave you without any clues, blank. What I see most of the time is that there is an issue in the plagiarism right here, because the simple dropshippers nowadays, they tend to copy and paste and import everything from each other because they don't want to invest time, money and energy into good structures to book long-term success. In terms of that, they copy and paste from each other, and therefore the Merchant Center is blocking their account. And therefore, requirement number 3 is don't copy and paste from each other. Make sure you have authentic content. And for sure, you can use ChatGPT or any AI tool. That doesn't really matter. As soon as it's authentic and relevant to your products, you have a higher success rate of approval for your Merchant Center store when it comes down to the Merchant Center platform and also to the Google Ads platform, which is really important that we take this two in consideration when it comes down to your dropshipping success on Google Ads. And last but not least, requirement number 4 is actually the experience on your website. As I said before and many times in other videos, Google cares about the experience you give the visitor on your website and during the purchasing process. So if Google gets noticed that your dropshipping website isn't up to the right standard, what they appreciate and what the clients want, and you get many bad reviews online, your reputation in terms of Google goes down, and they can restrict your account for whatever reason, because they are the biggest search engine in the world, right? They know everything about me, you, about everyone. That is a very interesting thing, and that can be also used against you as a dropshipper. Because if you skill too hard, your backend is not on point, or you face any other issues, and people are mentioning this somewhere else, for example, on a Trustpilot or another review platform, Google takes notice of this and takes that in consideration, not to send you any new traffic. So therefore, it's very important if you face these issues to change, for example, the domain name of your website, or fix the backend so you make sure that customers are happy, right? So these are very important things you need to know as a dropshipper when it comes down to the Google Ads platform. And requirement number 4, the bad reputation, is also a very important one, because not all dropshippers have the right backend to scale as fast as they actually wish to do. So to keep this video as short as possible and effective, if Google is actually allowing dropshipping in the first place and what requirements you need to follow, I kept the information shortly. But if you want more information how you can successfully launch and scale your e-commerce business, make sure to click the link in the description. There I will go over more of the requirements you need to actually have in place and how you can fix it so you successfully can launch and scale your dropshipping website on Google Ads. And if you already successfully checked the link in the description, make sure to also watch the recommendation video after this, where I go over my strategy of how you can successfully launch and scale your Google Ads campaigns for your e-commerce business. My name is Robin. Thank you for watching this video, and I see you in the next one.